It's 2 p.m. You have a deadline, a massive project, or maybe a dream you've been meaning to start for months. You sit down, you crack your knuckles, you open your laptop, and suddenly, you're 45 minutes deep into a Wikipedia rabbit hole about the history of the stapler. Wait, how did we even get here? We've all been there. That heavy, sinking feeling in your chest when you know you should be working, but your hand just keeps scrolling. It's exhausting, right? But here is the secret most productivity gurus won't tell you. You aren't lazy. You aren't unmotivated. And you definitely aren't broken. You're actually experiencing a high-stakes biological war happening inside your brain. Today, we're going deep. We're breaking down the actual neuroscience of why we procrastinate, the dopamine trap, and a step-by-step battle plan to finally take back your focus. To stop procrastination, we first have to meet the two characters living inside your head. First, meet the limbic system. Think of this as the ancient brain. It's the part of you that evolved millions of years ago to seek immediate survival and pleasure. It loves snacks, it loves naps, and it absolutely hates stress. Then there's the prefrontal cortex. This is the modern human in the room. This part of your brain lives in the future. It's the visionary. It's the one that knows finishing this project will lead to a better life, more money, and less stress later on. The problem? The limbic system is faster and much louder. When you look at a difficult task, your limbic system perceives that task as a threat. It feels like a physical attack. So it panics and yells, "Danger! Abort mission! Go watch cat videos! It feels safer over there!" And because it's so powerful, your logic gets hijacked. You don't choose to procrastinate. Your brain chooses to protect you from temporary discomfort. But it gets worse. Every time you switch from a hard task to a fun distraction, your brain releases a hit of dopamine. This is the reward chemical. You just taught your brain that avoiding work feels good. This creates a loop. The more you avoid work, the more your brain craves the distraction. You're literally training yourself to stay stuck. This is why just having more willpower never works. You can't fight biology with a pinky promise. You need a strategy that hacks the system. So how do we fix it? We don't fight the limbic system, we trick it. Here is your 3-step emergency protocol. Step 1. The 2-minute micro-start. The hardest part of any task is the activation energy, the fuel needed to just get moving. Your brain is terrified of the big project, so lie to it. Tell your brain, "I'm not doing the whole project. I'm just going to open the software and type for 2 minutes. Then I can stop." Once you break the seal of starting, the fear usually vanishes. The giant monster turns back into a small, manageable task. Step 2. The forgiveness reset. This is the most important part of the video. Science shows that students who forgave themselves for procrastinating on their first exam actually studied more for their second one. Why? Because guilt is a form of stress. And what does stress do? It triggers the limbic system to seek distraction. If you spent all morning scrolling, don't beat yourself up. Take a breath, say, "It's okay," and start fresh right now. You can't drive a car looking only in the rearview mirror. Step 3. Environment architecture. Stop relying on willpower. It's a battery that runs out every single day. If your phone is the problem, it doesn't belong on your desk. Put it in another room. If your house is too distracting, go to a cafe. You want to make the good habits easy and the bad habits friction-heavy. If you have to walk to the kitchen to get your phone, you're much less likely to check it every 30 seconds. The goal isn't to be a robot that works 24/7. The goal is to be the boss of your own brain. Procrastination is just a habit of running away from discomfort. But on the other side of that discomfort, that's where your best life is waiting. That's where the growth happens. You don't need to be perfect today. You just need to be 1% better than you were yesterday. Close this video. right now. Put your phone face down. Set a timer for 5 minutes and just start.